My name is Ramesh, and go- I am doing seminar on exhaust gas recirculation under the guidance of Sridhar Gowda sir. And contents of this seminar is introduction about EGR and objectives of EGR and exhaust gas recirculation operations and basic parts of EGR, technical issues and conclusion. First comes to the introduction part. Major problem faced by today's world is environmental pollution. This vehicular traffic is a major contributor for the environmental pollution. And exhaust gases from vehicles includes carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons and NOx, etc. And NOx is particularly very harmful to the human beings, and this also forms the acid rains. Formation of NOx. How NOx will be formed? Inside this cylinder, when the temperature is very high, the oxygen molecules are combined with the nitrogen and they form the NOx that is harmful to the human beings. And the objectives of the EGR is to reduce the NOx content in the environmental. It is done by the enriching the air fuel mixture and lowering the compression ratio and retarding ignition limits, ignition timings, reducing the amount of oxygen in the cylinder. And how it works: exhaust gas recirculation operation, and the main parts are shown in the diagram. Main parts are engine and EGR cooler, and a valve is there for controlling the gases flow. Exhaust gas recirculation is an efficient method to reduce NOx emission from the engine. It works by recirculating a quantity of exhaust gas back to the engine cylinder. Intermixing the circulated gas with incoming air reduces the amount of availability of O2 to the combustion and lowers the peak temperature of the combustion chamber. And recirculation is usually achieved by pipings and exhaust manifold to the intake manifold. A control valve within the circuit regulates and times the gas flow. EGR valve and EGR cooler and EGR transfer pipes are the basic parts of EGR system. And EGR theory of operation. The purpose of the EGR system is to precisely regulate the flow under different operating conditions by integrating the fuel injection and amount of air entered control with the EGR metering system. Engine performance and the fuel economy can be enhanced. For this, an ECM, that electronic control machine, is used to regulate the EGR flow. When EGR is required, ECM opens the EGR valve. Technical issues with this EGR system are combustion contaminants. First one, that is, exhaust gases from any combustion process may have certain contaminants, and that is some foreign particles, and these may affect to the materials of the engine, and control system stability will be reduced. Engine and cylinder systems are already a complex operation. By adding this EGR system, it gets more complex. And third one is materials and durability. Materials durability will be reduced. EGR system may decrease long-term life of the components, and including the EGR coolers and control valves, the pistons and cylinder heads, exhaust manifolds and sensors may be damaged. Continuous duty application may cause materials breakdown, shorter component life, and even unexpected cata- catastrophic engine failures. And conclusion of this seminar is using exhaust gas recirculation technique in engines. The emissions are very much controlled due to lesser amounts of NOx entering the atmosphere. Exhaust gas recirculation is very simple method. It has proven to be very useful, and it is being modified further to attain better standards. This method is very reliable in terms of fuel consumption. EGR is most effective method for reducing the nitrous oxide emissions from the engine exhaust, and this leads to uh, it is decreases the pollution by NOx. Thank you.